Welcome my YouTube channel. Quantum Computing System. A game changer for tech enthusiasts. I honestly feel like I've stepped into the future every day I log into the quantum computing system. I use the video courses and member area constantly, and it's wild how accessible and clear everything feels. I've been working with traditional computers for years, so I always thought quantum stuff was just too complex for me. But right from the start, this platform made it all seem doable. The modules are well organized, gradually guiding you from the basics to the more advanced topics, and the explanations are straightforward. It's not just about watching videos, you actually learn how to use what you're learning. I also love the hands-on part. Unlike other courses, it's super interactive. Each module has real quantum circuit exercises and simulations with IBM's Qiskit. At first I was worried I might get lost, but the instructors break down quantum gates, entanglement, and superposition into simple ideas. Before I knew it, by week 3, I was writing my own quantum code. It's much more than passive watching, it's actual practicing. The member area has loads of helpful extras like downloadable ebooks, glossaries, and cheat sheets I refer back to constantly. Whenever I hit a snag, whether it's Grover's algorithm or the block sphere, the platform's in-depth library has always had my back. Unlike scattered YouTube videos or random blog tutorials, this really feels like a structured curriculum. Everything supports the lessons, so I could reinforce what I learned easily. It's almost like having a personal tutor guiding me through quantum stuff. The community discussion forum is another gem. I was really impressed by how engaged everyone is. Most members are students, developers, or researchers just like me. When I asked about quantum Fourier changes, I got helpful replies within hours, even from course mentors. It made me realize I'm not in this alone. That kind of support keeps me motivated and makes the whole experience much more encouraging. Even now, I go back to the beginner modules whenever I need a quick refresher. They start with a crash course on quantum physics and linear algebra. I've done some coding before, but quantum theory was totally new for me. Thanks to the visuals, animations, and steady pacing, it all became much easier to grasp. Topics like quantum tunneling and decoherence no longer seem so mysterious. The trainers really respect the learner's pace. They don't rush, which makes learning more comfortable and effective. Learning never wears out the mind, Leonardo da Vinci once said. After each section, I like to take the self-assessment quizzes on the platform. They're a great way to see what I've really retained. They're not too tricky but are smartly designed to boost my critical thinking skills. For example, after I finished the part on Shor's algorithm, I scored around 75%, which nudged me to go back and rewatch a few videos. The dashboard then shows how I'm doing overall and points out where I need to focus more. That's something I really appreciate. Keeps me motivated and helps me stay on track. Another favorite is the quote from Benjamin Franklin: "An investment in knowledge pays the best interest." I've been working through the certification program on the quantum computing system. Each big module I finish earns me a digital badge, which some tech companies actually recognize. I even added one to my LinkedIn profile, and I've noticed recruiters taking a look. This isn't just theory, it really has practical value. The certification adds a layer of credibility that I haven't seen in many other online tech courses. When it comes to the more advanced stuff, I turn to the in-depth videos on quantum cryptography and quantum machine learning. The instructor's calm, clear style really helps. Plus, he uses relatable examples. When he compared qubits to spinning coins and explained entangled states as dance partners, it all started to make sense. Currently, I'm working on a capstone project about quantum key distribution, something I never thought I'd understand, let alone be able to implement. I also join the live sessions every 2 weeks where I get to chat with industry experts. Those webinars are real eye-openers. Last week, a quantum engineer from Google talked about error correction protocols, and honestly, it blew my mind. Being part of such high-level discussions and still feeling comfortable to follow along showed me how much I've learned thanks to this system. These interactions do a great job of connecting classroom ideas with real-world applications. Lastly, I make good use of the downloadable content on my tablet for when I'm traveling. It's perfect for learning on the go. The platform syncs smoothly across my devices, and I can watch videos offline, so handy when my internet gets spotty. I really appreciate that the developers thought about real user needs, not just looking good visually. Having this convenience helps me stay consistent with my learning schedule. I also explore the quantum simulator included in the advanced package. It simulates how actual quantum computers behave, with features like gate errors and noise, which shows me some of the real challenges in quantum development. Practicing with these simulations before I try actual code on IBM's quantum computers really gives me a leg up. I've even shared a few circuits I made with friends, and their feedback has been super positive. You know, I love that quote. In learning you will teach, and in teaching you will learn. Phil Collins. I really use the learning materials to help others out too. The member area has everything I need. Ready-to-go slides, infographics, worksheets, you name it. Like when I volunteered to mentor a coding club in my neighborhood. Those resources were a game changer. Explaining quantum computing basics to high schoolers was honestly one of the coolest experiences, and I never would have tried it without the solid foundation this platform gave me. The folks who built this didn't just create a course, they created an entire ecosystem. Another thing that really hits home is this quote, "Your education is a dress rehearsal for a life that is yours to lead." Nora Ephron. I don't just use this platform for my own growth. It's been a real boost for my career too. I'm now applying for internships at quantum research labs, something that a few months ago I'd never have imagined. But now I feel confident and ready thanks to what I've learned here. This course didn't just teach me about quantum computing. It completely shifted how I see what I can do. And then there's the practical side, Sam Levinson's quote, "Don't watch the clock, do what it does. Keep going." I make sure to use the quantum computing system every week. Honestly, I still can't get over how much I enjoy it. The design is super user-friendly, the content is engaging, and the community and career tools are just amazing. Whether you're into tech, a student, or just curious about what the future holds for computing, this is one investment that's totally worth it. Thank you.